Hello GutSquad and welcome back to my channel. This is Cecily and Freya. As always, today is going to be another get ready with me video, as you could probably tell because we are in my bathroom today. Freya is gonna want to get down pretty soon because she does not like being in the limelight sometimes, but all right, say hi to everyone, Freya. All right, I'll let you go. As always, I have all of my products and supplies next to me on these little command shelving units. You're gonna see me use a ton of different products, and if you're wondering what those products are, I'm going to put them in the description today instead of going into depth about each one of the products as I'm using them, because I just feel like it might get redundant after a while. So anyway, stick around and I'm gonna be putting on my ostomy pouch with you guys. I'm just gonna start by taking off my old ostomy bag, which I've already started to do. I have unfortunately had kind of a nasty fever over the past few days, and last week was just like a really tough week for me. The cause of the fever is still unknown. We don't really know why, but it kind of got me thinking about a topic that I think is really beneficial for us ostomies, which is looking good despite not feeling good. That is something that I think many people in the chronic illness community struggle with, right? Because some days are just so crappy and you really feel like you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to do the things that you have to do to be a functional member of society. Chronic illness doesn't really take an off day. One of my coping mechanisms, if you will, for being chronically ill is kind of looking good despite not feeling good. So I'll give you guys an example. I actually got really into makeup after I started becoming like chronically ill and sick all the time. I really didn't wear much makeup in my freshman year of college because it just never appealed to me, but I got really into makeup. Now, I'm not by any means like a beauty guru or really good at makeup, but I got into it because I felt like I needed some way to make myself feel pretty and presentable and good and engaging and alive despite days when I felt like literal death incarnate. It occurred to me a long time ago that having something creative and that makes you feel better about yourself, like makeup or like fashion or anything you might do to just gussy yourself up for the day and do some self-care and just say, you know what, I'm gonna get my eyebrows on fleek, I'm gonna really make sure I'm presenting my best possible visage to the world because I'm worth taking the time to look in the mirror and do my thing so that I feel as confident as possible. Because on days that I'm not feeling well, I genuinely don't feel as confident. I just molded my barrier ring around the opening where my stoma will fit through for the wafer. I know that's something that people don't always do, but I like this technique. It's not for everyone though, of course. So now I'm gonna go in with my moisture absorbing powder and Cavalon. God, I totally lost my train of thought, guys. I think the point I was trying to make is that it can be beneficial sometimes when you're at your worst, when you're at your lowest, when you feel the most disappointed by your reality, to change that reality, even if it's just visually. Days that I have baggy eye circles from not sleeping because I tossed and turned all night, I'll put some concealer under those things and kind of push through it. And it helps. It really helps to do that sometimes. You know, I'm accepting of the reality that today's not gonna feel good, but I can at least look good. That's something that took me a really long time to discover about the reality of living with a chronic illness. You're not always going to feel good. In fact, I would say 80% of my days, I don't feel particularly good. Sometimes the mental comes before the physical. Sometimes your mental health and doing makeup actually helps my mental health. Wearing cute stuff helps my mental health, especially since I got my ostomy, because for a while I struggled with sort of body positivity issues with the ostomy. I think most ostomates do. After a while, it became apparent to me that looking good is more than possible with an ostomy. Feeling good, that's not quite as easy to achieve sometimes. I guess my message to you guys is sometimes the best thing to do for yourself when you're in pain, especially chronic pain, can be to invest some time every single morning in a routine that makes you feel beautiful. Looking good despite not feeling good can be the best way to take care of yourself and to reaffirm self-worth and to reaffirm self-control and that I am indeed the author of my destiny again. I know that sounds like so intense for me just talking about how I like makeup, but you get my drift. I'm trying to say that you can still exert control in so many different ways that affect your physical appearance that can be completely removed from your illness. And you don't have to let your illness make you hate the way you look or make you hate the way that you present yourself to the world. Now I'm gonna end by putting on some Tegaderm Sure Seal rings by Active Lifestyles. They are the best product ever. In fact, I saw someone the other day talking on an Ostomy forum I'm in about going to the pool, and I recommended that he use these because they have never let me down in the pool. If I'm ever going to a pool, which is rare, I don't really go to pools anymore. I used to swim, but I don't really go to pools anymore. And I told him, like, hey man, these work the best. You kind of can't get better if you're looking for water protection, waterproofing for your ostomy. Because, like, let's be real, who wants to leak in a pool? See, that's another thing. If you want to get back into your athletics, if you want to do your makeup, if you want to, like, just find something that makes you feel in control. Because chronic illness can really rob you of your control in a lot of ways. And I know how crippling that can be from experience. So don't let it define you. I mean, I try my best every day to not let it define me, and it's not always, doesn't always work out. Sometimes I do end up being really sad with my circumstances. But like I said, taking time to invest in yourself and invest in your interests can really grant you a liberty that you may have lost. And I encourage you all to try to do that in your own lives. Alright, Gut Squad, well that is it for me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and didn't mind my rambling style for today. I love these videos. It's really fun to sit in front of the camera and just show you guys a little glimpse of how I change my bag and live my life. So like I said, all the products I use will be in the description box below. I encourage you guys to check out my other videos, subscribe, like, all that jazz. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi! She's been keeping me company while I was filming. So cute. Hey, sweetheart. She loves that carpet. What is it with cats and carpets? They just love them.